It is the road to the show. Welcome back, everybody. I do have a new backdrop as I am in Chrissy D's office, also known as the Attic. Really excited to bring this one to you. We have another week of rankings, a Wednesday rankings. Sorry they're a little bit late today, but excited to bring it to you nevertheless. Let's get rolling. We're in a good spot here. A lot of tight things going on. Playoff implications on the line already. We're 6 weeks in, excited for week 7. Number 10 for another week. NFL All-Stars dropped to 0-6, gave me an absolute scare. I literally almost shit myself whenever I saw Stafford's first half. We were at Topgolf. Chris can vouch for this. I literally almost shit. I couldn't believe the game that he had. But I was able to hold it off. But James Conner was fantastic. I want to talk about Miles Sanders a little bit too. He's been a Mr. Everything, kind of a Swiss Army knife for the Eagles this year. He's been really good. Excited to see how the Eagles are planning on using him moving forward in their offense. Number 9, Kareem's Lady Punters, dropping their 5th in a row, 1-5 on the season. We need to talk about him because this is the last time we're going to be able to talk about him this year. But Will Disley. I know how good you know he was, Kareem Lady Punters, because I had him on a couple teams, and I was so sad when he went down with that Achilles injury. We're not nearly in the kind of pain that Will is in, but we wish him the best, speedy recovery. Excited to see him back in 2020. I will probably be looking to draft him also. So Kareem Lady Punter, you might have to stretch on him a little bit because I love me some Will Disley. And then a guy who's avoided injury for the majority of his career, Tom Brady. What a career. What a week last week. Not much to say. I mean, some people think he's the GOAT. I think he's number 2, but he's fantastic once again this week for New England. Number 8, dropping to 3-3. Carry on Wayward Son, dropping from the 4 spot to the 8 spot. Scary Terry was fantastic. 100 yards, 2 tutties. He was a great pickup by Adam, and he's looking mighty, mighty fine. And then Matt Prater. I pray to you, Matt Prater. I hope you guys have seen that Saturday Night Live skit. If you haven't, I highly recommend it. Tough week for Adam, but hoping to get back on track here as he evens up his record at 3-3. Number 7, dropping from the 6th spot. Rack him up. 3-3 on the year. Chase Edmonds. I want to touch on him. I have David Johnson, so I obviously don't want Edmonds to go as crazy as he has been, but he's really talented. He's a really good backup, and I know that the Cardinals are going to continue to find a way to get him the ball. And then, of course, whenever I play Mark, Saquon Barkley's back. He's back this week. Welcome back to the show, Saquon. Your tree trunk thighs are back in that Giants backfield, and I am not super excited to see them because I had to go against you, and I'm fucking nervous as shit. But best of luck this week, Mark. Excited to see what happens. And then jumping all the way up from 8 to 6, the Singapore Sea Turtles. 2 wins in a row for Chrissy D, the man whose chair I'm sitting in right now, and it is very comfortable. Great lumbar support. The Singapore Sea Turtles, George Kittle went back to his self. He's elite. He's fantastic. Matt Ryan was awesome. He loves to see this from Singapore Sea Turtles. They're in a spot now. They could be. They have a tough matchup this week against Nick Yonter's fan club, but they are in a good spot to possibly make a run for the playoffs, and I know the Singapore Sea Turtles on the baseball side of things had a very successful season, and they're looking to make that happen in football as well. Number 5, staying consistent at number 5, even with the loss at 3-3. Cobra Kyler, he's been great this year. Really tough losses for him. He almost took down Nick Yonter fan club. A great matchup. Thought he had a chance there for a little bit. Kyler Murray was fantastic, which is his team name. Murray was great again. He's really starting to figure out this NFL thing. And then Mark Ingram, we got to talk about him a little bit. He's the starting running back for the Ravens. Had a really good season, and he continues to add to that explosive offense over there in Baltimore. Gotta have a drink of my milk. I know you guys know how much I love that milk. Moving to number 4, the Aramark Avengers. Huge win for Robbie Ray as he moves from the 7 to the 4. Golden Tate, he looks back. I love me some Golden Tate. He's fantastic after suspension. He's ready to go. And then A.J. Brown. He wasn't fantastic last week, but I want to touch on him real quick because Marcus Mariota's bitch ass who sucks at football is on the bench now. Ryan Tannehill, who can sling that rock around a little bit, he's playing now. A.J. Brown suddenly becomes valuable. So we'll see if he can enter the lineup for the Aramark Avengers, but excited to see what he can do. Top 3 are the exact same from last week, but I'm still going to go through it. They all won. Number 3 is Pow Pow, moving up to 4-2 on the season. Big O had a great week. He has AP on his squad. I want to touch on him because he is 58 years old, still running like he's 25. AP looks fantastic. And then Nick Chubb, 2 touchdowns again. Huge week for Chubb and a huge season for him. Bye for him this week, but he's been fantastic all season long. Number 2 is myself, Green Eggs and Beckham, 5-1 on the year, second win in a row. Stephon Diggs was great. His bitch ass was on my bench, but he'll get to start this week, mostly because of buys, because this guy's out on a bye. So we're going to get Diggs in there. And then Hunter Henry. I really like what I saw out of him. Whenever he plays, he's a tight end one. I already kind of have one of those in Andrews, so I don't know if Henry will get the lineup this week, but we'll see. Maybe he will. Still have some time to make that decision. And then number 1, once again, Nicky Hunter fan club. 6 wins in a row, looking as good as ever. Yeah, man, Miguel's squad is nice. He is not opposed to having good regular seasons, as he had a great regular season a couple years ago in the KCDC whenever it was his very first year in fantasy. He did a great job. Chris Godwin was fantastic for him this week. And then Robbie Anderson, he was on his bench this week, and you know what they say, when the rich get richer. Literally the best team in the league has a stud on the bench now who has a good quarterback in Sam Darnold. So best of luck, everybody. Especially you this week, Chrissy D. We'll see what happens. So that's how we're looking. Number 1, Nicky Hunter fan club. Number 2, Green Eggs and Beckham. 3, Pow Pow. 4, Airmark Avengers. 5, Cobra Kyler. 6, Singapore Sea Turtles. 7, Rack 'em Up. 8, Carry On Wayward Son. 9, Kareem's Lady Punters. And number 10, NFL All-Stars. We're focusing on a huge matchup this week between a 4-2 team and a 3-3 team. 3 in the power rankings against 5 in the power rankings. Pow Pow versus Cobra Kyler. I'm really excited about 2 teams that have been really good this year. 2 great lineups. Who's going to win? We'll find out tomorrow night and Sunday and Monday too. That's all for me. The commish is signing off. Best of luck this week. Love each and every one of you, and can't wait to see you again next week. This is the commish signing off.